In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a branded search campaign. The purpose of this campaign is to ensure you are always at the top of your specific brand search terms, not just organically, but also with paid ads, or else your competitors will bid on your brand name. The more you run ads, the more people will begin to search for your brand. So you want to ensure you have a branded search campaign first, so your brand is positioned with the exact wording and verbiage that you believe will convert these customers that are researching your brand the best. First, we want to start by clicking the blue plus button in the top left corner, Create Campaign. Then New Campaign. All these goals do are limit the type of campaign you can choose from within Google. So we always want to start without a goal so we see all of our options. This is going to be a search campaign. Then we're going to select Add Goal, and then we want to select Add Goal. And this is our conversion goal. So we want to select Purchases. Remember, this is the purchase event we set up through some proceeds. If you're using something other than Shopify, you may have used another tool, but this contains the one purchase event that we're going to optimize all of our campaigns for. If you just created this event, you will most likely see an error like we do on my screen because this event has not received any activity yet. Next, we want to hit Continue. Then Website Visits. Then you want to put the homepage of your website. And then I will typically put our company initials and then search, because it's a search campaign, and then branded, so I know which search campaign. Then we want to hit Continue. We want to start this on max conversion, so we want to leave it exactly as is. Next. For our branded search campaign, we want to disable the display network. For this offer, we are targeting the United States. We want to expand the locations option and then select presence, because we only want to target people living in the United States, not living in or interested in the United States. We'll leave English as the language, and then we want to disable the broad match keywords here. We do not want all of our keywords to be turned into broad match. We want to have more control than that. Everything else we will leave the same. Select Next. We can skip this section. So for our keywords, remember, this is a branded search campaign, so we only want to use our brand name. So we're going to put Rev Packs. And if there are any other ways that people may search your company name, or possibly your company name plus your product type, you can put those in here as well. So we're also going to do Rev Packs, and then Rev Packs Backpack, Rev Packs Backpacks, because people may be searching those. We can even do a version with those spaces as well. So at least for this brand, I think this should cover the majority of things that people would search for. Now we are going to use the majority of these as exact, phrase, and broad match, so it should capture any long end search terms as well. As we scroll down, we already have our homepage. And remember, this is a placeholder homepage for me, so make sure you put your actual homepage, not your Shopify URL. So you don't have to use this section, but if you only sell one type of product, it can help to add the type of product into the URL. Because we specialize in colorful backpacks, that is what I'm adding on the tail end of our homepage URL. Now, as we scroll down, we're going to start with the brand name. So Rev Packs. We're going to pin this to position 1. So for the second line, best practice is to put exactly what you sell, and if possible, who you sell it to. So we're going to start off by putting colorful backpacks for, now if we were just going to put kids or something along those lines, we would be able to fit it. I want to do something a little more abstract because we're going after kids and adults. So I want to do something more along the lines of fashion icons or creatives, something along those lines. So we're going to try putting backpacks up here. So Rev Packs Backpacks. I don't know if colorful will fit. All right, so this can help too. So we're going to put Rev Packs Colorful Backpacks as the first line. So we have our brand name, exactly what we sell, and then second, who we sell it to. Designed for fashion icons. So we're really trying to attract the more abstract, creative people. And then third, you want to have your call to action. So shop colorful backpacks today. We're going to pin that third. So this is really all you need for the headline. So first you want your brand name, and then you want what you sell and who you sell it to. If you can't fit it all in the second line, you may be able to get creative and put part of it in the first line like we did. And then you want your call to action third, exactly what you want people to do. So shop colorful backpacks today. So we're going to scroll down. So for the description, we want to follow a similar format, starting with what we sell and who we sell it to, and then followed by a call to action. So we're going to start with colorful backpacks for creatives, adventurers, and fashion icons. So we have much more space here so we can be more liberal with our words. So we're going to pin that to position 1. So for the second description, we can use the same thing or something similar to the call to action we used above. So shop, instead of shop colorful backpacks today, we can say shop our latest Rev Packs backpacks and this season's colors. I'm going to pin that to position 2. So it always helps to add an image. So we're going to add an image here. Now we're going to add our business name, Rev Packs, then our business logo. Now we're going to use site links and one of the callouts, but before we do that, I want us to save this ad because Google can have glitches and delete your ad before you finish it. It's happened to me countless times, so I've gotten in the habit of saving my progress as I go. So we're going to hit done, then next, and you can leave this for now. Next, confirm. Now we can see the branded search campaign that we've created. We're going to click inside of it. Then inside of the ad group, you can see all of our keywords in here. I added a few more. Rev Packs backpack reviews. Another one, Rev Packs backpack reviews. Then we're going to go into the ad. And then hit edit. So as we scroll down, you can see everything that we built out. Now we're going to go under site links. So this little section down here, we're going to hit the plus icon. So you can see that Google has already tried to create some for us, which is great, but we're going to make our own. So the trick with site links is that Google does not allow using the same URL multiple times. So if you have multiple pages on your website that you are confident will convert cold traffic, that's great. You can use different pages and URLs from your website. For ours, I know that our homepage converts the best for this situation. So the workaround is we're going to hit create. And here's what does work. So far we have not found a website that does not continue to load properly by simply adding a pound sign and a number after it. So we'll create multiple site links just to get more people to click on our ad, but we're simply using the home page plus, so right after this /, a pound sign and a number. So we're going to do pound 1, then the next one will be pound 2, pound 3, and so on. So we'll start off with saying, shop our latest collections. Let's say backpacks. There we go. Shop our latest backpacks. Do colorful backpacks. And then remember, this will be pound 2. And then pound 3. So let's make this more of an evergreen sale. So we're going to just say limited time sale. Say fashion backpacks. We're going to do a couple more. I usually like to start with 5 or 6. 5. I'm going to say backpacks for kids. You could do backpacks for adults. And you could also just do kids backpacks and adult backpacks. So we're going to hit create. You can see it's added it to the bottom here. Now we haven't seen an improvement when using these descriptions, so we typically just start with the site link text and then the URL just to take up more space. You can fill these in if you'd like to, but we typically start without them. Save. Now we're going to go down to the more assets, then callouts, then structured snippets. We're going to hit create. So you won't always see an option that makes complete sense. So for our situation, we're going to look through these and find the one that's closest. So I would say styles or types. Let's just do styles. So I'll just say vibrant, lively, minimalist. I'll just say bright. So create. And we typically do anywhere from 4 to 8 of those. And save. And the whole idea of the site links and of the structured snippets are giving people, taking up more real estate with your ad and giving people more keywords that they may be interested in to cause them to click. So save ad. That is it. So now we have our ad. This takes us to the home page. So we're going to go back to the campaign now. We're going to click inside. We're going to call this ad group exact match. Click inside, select all the keywords, edit, change match types, change all match types to exact match. Apply. Now we're going to go back to the ad group. We're going to keep this exactly the same, and we're going to copy and paste it. So you could either hit edit, copy, and then paste, or you could do Command C and Command V. So copy and paste. Done, paste. Now we're going to call this phrase match. And then we're going to paste the ad group one more time. And we'll rename this broad match. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with looking inside the exact match. So these are already keywords that we believe customers will be searching for when they search for our brand. Now, when using exact match, it should only use these terms in the exact way that you wrote them. So I'm happy with all the terms as they are in exact match. Now we're going to move into phrase match. So back into the phrase match ad group. So we're going to select all of them, edit, change match types to phrase, apply. Now with phrase match, it's a broader use of these terms. So Google can use these terms in the middle of a sentence. Now it's getting more and more flexible with how it uses phrase match and broad match. But the standard definition is that Google should only use these terms within a sentence, but these words should still be together. So it may be, where can I find rev packs reviews? So it's an entire sentence, but it contains this search term or this keyword. So with that in mind, I'm still comfortable using all these terms as phrase match. Now we're going to go into broad match. So clicking into the broad match ad group. Remember, we still need to change these to broad match as well. So edit, change match types, upgrade to broad match, apply. Now with broad match, Google can separate each one of these terms and target them in a sentence on their own. So if someone is searching any sentence with the word packs, because there's a space between these two, Google can and will put our ad in front of those search terms. So with that in mind, the only search term I'm really comfortable running as a broad match is rev packs. Because if people are searching any sentence with that single word in it, they most likely will be searching for our brand. Because at least that I'm aware of, I don't know of any other brands, words, or companies out there using that same exact word. So we're going to disable everything other than rev packs. And just to clarify that again, Google can use these terms as individual terms when you run them as broad match. So it can target any search term using the word reviews, or any search term using the word packs, or any search term using the word rev if you use this specific keyword right here. So we're disabling everything other than rev packs. Now you can see all search terms other than rev packs are disabled for the broad match. So if we go back to our campaign, we're just going to take one more look at it. So we have our branded search campaign. We have 3 different ad groups, one set to exact, one set to phrase, and one set to broad. All with the same keywords, but with broad, remember we limited the keywords because of how Google will use them. They all have the same one ad inside of each of them. Those are our keywords. This is our ad. We're going to look at our campaign settings just one more time. So we're going to go back to the ad group level and then down to the campaign settings. So we're optimizing for our purchase event. We've disabled the display network. We're targeting the United States only as presence. We have our budget set to $10 a day to start. We're running max conversions. We have broad match keywords disabled. And everything else looks good to go. So that's it when it comes to building out your branded search campaign.